Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another comic video. Today, we're going to be looking at some rare retailer incentive cover variants of Batman-related DC comic releases. Now, huge shout out to my boy Mike from Hot Comics and Collectibles. That's a comic shop in Minnesota. I believe there are 3 different locations. He hooks me up with some of these variants sometimes, and I really appreciate the opportunity to get some. If you're in the area, you should check them out. Cool shop, cool guys, cool place. So, I don't know if you know what I mean by rare retailer incentive covers. So, if you're a comic store or a specialty store or whatever and you order comics, for every 25, say, Batman 413 you order, you get a 1/25th variant cover. For every 100, you'll get 4 1/25th variant covers. You also get a 2 1/50th variant covers and a 1 100th variant cover. So the more you order, the more you get these covers, and the rarer they are in the higher quantities. A lot of time they sell for quite a bit, and they usually gain value over time. I typically pre-order the main couple covers that are not rare. I get whatever I can for a regular price, and then my boy Mike sometimes hooks me up with other ones. This is the 3rd video on retailer incentive variants that he sent me, and there will be a couple more in the near future. In this video, we'll take a look at each of the books, each cover, we'll check out my comic wall, and we'll get these guys put up. We'll compare them with the regular covers of these issues. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's go ahead and get started. First thing I want to do is break these down into different piles. Piles that make sense to me, the same order they are on my comic wall. You may not be able to see it very well, but behind all of these unopened Batman figures are all of my Batman-related comics. Batman and related. So here are the issues laid out in front of you. We have a total of 42 issues. I broke them down into 4 different piles. The first pile will feature the core Batman-related titles, Detective Comics, Batman, World's Finest, that sort of stuff. The second pile will contain Harley Quinn, Joker, Poison Ivy books. The third pile, Batman-related characters with their own titles and their own teams. And then the last pile, various miniseries. So, let's start off with the first pile. Check out these variant covers and the regular covers. So here's the first issue. This is the 1/25th retailer incentive cover variant of Detective Comics number 1073. As you can see, Detective Comics 1073 looks like it's a Two-Face issue, Batman holding this sort of Two-Face mask. Here are 6 different cover variants of Detective Comics 1073, including the swimsuit cover variant, the Pride cover variant, and this 1/25th cover variant. Next, we have both the 1/25th and 1/50th, which is even more rare, cover variants of Detective Comics Night Terrors number 1. This is the 1/25th cover variant. You can see Night Terrors, Batman, the sort of skeleton in the costume. Night Terrors number 1. And then this is the 1/50th cover variant, which is sort of a sketch line art variant. Night Terrors number 1. Here are 7 different cover variants of Night Terrors Detective Comics number 1. 5 are pretty attainable, and then 2 are rare variants. Moving on to Batman Comics. This is both the 1/25th and 1/50th retailer incentive cover variants of Batman number 137. As you can see, Batman looks like fighting a bunch of mobsters, gangsters, etc. Batman number 137. This is the 1/25th variant, and this is the 1/50th, a little bit more rare, and this is the line art sketch cover. Batman 137. Here are 5 different cover variants of Batman 137, including the 1/25th, 1/50th, and the Hispanic Heritage Bane variant cover. 5 of these are pretty attainable, 2 a little more rare. This is the 1/50th cover variant of Batman Night Terrors number 1. As you can see, Night Terrors Batman number 1. Some grotesque images on the front. Bruce Wayne sort of throwing up a bat. Bruce Wayne crying blood. I don't know what this weird mutated bat thing is. Night Terrors indeed. Here are 4 different cover variants of Batman Night Terrors number 1. You can see Bruce Wayne throwing that bat. Looks weird, grotesque, kinda cool. And here's the 1/50th cover variant of Batman Night Terrors number 2. number 2, Batman, Night Terrors, Batman with all these bats coming out of his mouth. Here are 4 different cover variants of Batman, Night Terrors number 2. Here's a look at the 125th cover variant of Batman Incorporated number 12. As you can see, Batman Incorporated number 12. We have Ghostmaker here, half his mask ripped off. Here are 3 different cover variants of Batman Incorporated 12. Here's both the 125th and 150th cover variant of Batman Superman World's Finest number 14. This is the 125th cover variant, kind of an animated Batman and Superman. Batman Superman World's Finest 14. And here's the 150th variant. It looks like we have Batman and the Outsiders below, Superman, some of his people. World's Finest 14. Here are 5 different cover variants of World's Finest number 14, 3 common and 2 rare. And now, here's both the 125th and 150th retailer cover variant of World's Finest number 16. This is the 125th. Batman Superman World's Finest 16. And this is the 150th cover variant. Traditional Batman and Superman, you got the Batwing in the background. World's Finest 16. Here are 6 different cover variants of World's Finest number 16, including the swimsuit cover variant, Flash movie cover variant, and these 2 retailer incentive cover variants. And then we have both the 125th and 150th cover variants of World's Finest number 18. This is the 125th. Superman, Batman World's Finest 18. Batman and Superman, Batman jumping out of Batmobile, old school style, old school Tommy guns, etc. And this is the 150th variant cover. Batman and Superman World's Finest 18, once again, a little bit more of a traditional Superman and Batman on a rooftop with gargoyles. Here are 5 different cover variants of World's Finest 18, including the Blue Beetle movie cover variant and these 2 retailer incentive cover variants. Here is Batman, Brave and the Bold number 2, the 125th cover variant. Batman, Brave and the Bold number 2. Looks like a ninja in front of what appears to be maybe Atomic Skull. Here are 4 different cover variants of Batman, Brave and the Bold number 2. Here's the 125th cover variant of Batman, Brave and the Bold number 4. Looks like we have a ninja, probably the same one. Her face is all messed up. Batman, Brave and the Bold number 4, 125th rare variant cover. Here are 5 different cover variants of Batman, Brave and the Bold number 4, including a Blue Beetle movie cover variant and the retailer incentive cover variant. And now, onto the second pile. This is Harley Quinn Night Terrors number 1, both the 125th and 150th cover variants. Harley Quinn Night Terrors number 1, the 125th cover variant, bunch of different versions of Harley. And then the 150th cover variant, Night Terrors, Harley Quinn number 1, Harley searching in the forest in the dark. Here are 6 different cover variants of Harley Quinn Night Terrors number 1. Here's the 150th cover variant of Harley Quinn Black, White, and Redder. Harley Quinn Black, White, Redder number 1, the 150th cover variant. You can see the reflection of some thieves in this diamond here. And here are 4 different cover variants of Harley Quinn Black, White, and Redder number 1. Here's Poison Ivy Night Terrors number 1, and this is the 150th cover variant. As you can see, Night Terrors, Poison Ivy number 1. Poison Ivy, her Night Terror, she's just sort of home, housewife, gardening, etc. Here are 5 different cover variants of Poison Ivy Night Terrors number 1. Here's Poison Ivy Night Terrors number 2, and this is the 125th cover variant. Night Terrors Poison Ivy number 2. And then 4 different cover variants for Poison Ivy Night Terrors number 2. Here's a look at Punchline Night Terrors number 1, both the 125th and the 150th cover variants. This is sort of a movie cover. Looks like, I believe it's The Shining. Night Terrors Punchline. This is number 1. And then the 150th cover variant, and this is a black and white line art sketch cover. Night Terrors Punchline number 1, 150th. Here are 6 different cover variants of Punchline, Night Terrors number 1, 4 common, and 2 rare variants. Here is Batman The Adventures Continue Season 3, number 6, and this is the 125th cover variant. As you can see, Batman The Adventures Continue Season 3, number 6, The Offer, Part 1, Lobster Meal. And then 4 different cover variants of Batman The Adventures Continue Season 3, number 6. Here's Robin Night Terrors, both the 125th cover variant and the 150th cover variant. As you can see, Robin Night Terrors number 1 looks like a demonic Robin covered in chains. And then the 150th cover, Robin Night Terrors number 1, looks like Robin in chains. I don't know what exactly is going on, a bunch of boomerangs or something inside of him, spikes, I don't know. And here are 6 different cover variants of Robin Night Terrors number 1, 4 common, 2 rare. Now on to Nightwing Comics. This is Nightwing number 103, the 125th cover variant. Nightwing 103, you see Nightwing and a ton of other Bat-related characters. Pretty cool cover. Here are 5 different cover variants of Nightwing 103. Here's Nightwing Night Terrors number 1, both the 125th and the 150th cover variants. Night Terrors, Nightwing number 1, similar to the Batman one. He's throwing up bats out of his mouth. It's disgusting. I like it. Then we have Night Terrors number 1, the 150th variant cover. This is done black and white color scheme. Not really sure if I'd call it sketch. Looks cool, all the different rogues in the sort of mirror there. Here are 6 different cover variants of Nightwing Night Terrors number 1. Here's Batman Beyond Neo Gothic number 1, 125th cover variant. Batman Beyond Neo Gothic 1 looks like Ink chasing after Batman. Nice cover. I always liked Ink, cool rogue. And here are 4 cover variants of Batman Neo Gothic number 1. Now, onto Catwoman Comics. This is Catwoman number 54, the 125th cover variant. I don't know, looks like My Little Pony or Rainbow Bride, some girly stuff, Hello Kitty. Catwoman 54. And here are 4 cover variants of Catwoman 54, and then Catwoman number 56. This is the 150th cover variant. It's sort of like a foil, chrome, shiny cover. It actually doesn't even show the number on here. You have to open up to see it. Luckily, he put it on the top there. Here are 5 cover variants of Catwoman 56, including the non-foil cover of the 150th variant. You can see at the top right, and then the swimsuit variant on the bottom right. Here is Catwoman Night Terrors number 1, both the 125th and the 150th cover variants. You can see Catwoman, nun in the background. It's all black and white except for the nun's red lips, cross, Night Terrors. And then we have the 150th cover variant, which as usual, sort of a sketch cover variant. Looks like a snake wrapped around Catwoman in a church with a nun. That's a skeleton in the background. Very weird indeed. And then we have 6 cover variants of Catwoman Night Terrors number 1. And now, Catwoman Night Terrors number 2. This is the 125th cover variant. Catwoman surrounded by snakes, eating an apple. The apple's the only thing red on the cover. Wonder what that's an homage to. Number 2. And here are 4 cover variants of Catwoman Night Terrors number 2. Here's Catwoman Uncovered number 1, and this is the 150th cover variant. Catwoman Uncovered. Basically just Catwoman laying with a blank background. Here are 5 different cover variants of Catwoman Uncovered number 1. Here's Batgirls number 19, 125th cover variant. Batgirls number 19. You can see Stephanie Brown and Cassandra Cain on the front. Here are 3 cover variants of Batgirls number 19. Here is Batman, The White Knight Presents Generation Joker number 3, the 125th cover variant. Batman, White Knight Presents Generation Joker. Joker, Batman. Here are 3 different cover variants of Batman. The White Knight presents Generation Joker #3. Here's Batman, Catwoman, the Gotham War Battle Lines, both the 125th and 150th cover variants. Batman, Catwoman, Battle War, #1, Catwoman upside down, bat symbol in the background. Then we have the line art sketch variant cover. Once again, #1, Batman, Catwoman, side of a building. Here are 5 cover variants of Batman, Catwoman, the Gotham War Battle Lines. Here is Batman, Gargoyle of Gotham, both the 125th and the 150th cover variants. Batman with a red background, Batman, Gargoyle of Gotham #1. And here's the 150th line art sketch variant cover. Notice this bat symbol's upside down. Here are 7 different cover variants of Batman, Gargoyle of Gotham #1. We have 4 sort of regular cover variants, 2 rare cover variants, and then the Noir edition. And finally, the last issue to check out. This is Batman, City of Madness #3, 125th cover variant. Batman, City of Madness. You can see, I don't even know who that villain is. I'm kind of getting a Scarecrow vibe. Batman. And here are 3 cover variants of Batman, City of Madness #3. Here are all 42 of these rare retailer incentive cover variants. 24 125th cover variants, and then 18 150th cover variants, which are a little bit more rare. A floor full of Batman variant awesomeness. Now let's get these books put up onto my comic wall. Let's start off with the first pile containing the core Batman related titles. Then the second pile, those contain Harley Quinn, Joker, and Poison Ivy books. And then the third pile, those contain other Batman related characters with their own titles and their own teams. And to put the final pile away, those contain Batman miniseries. So that was a look at my third batch of retailer incentive variant covers from Hot Comics and Collectibles. If you're in the Minnesota area, check them out. Cool dudes, cool shops, cool stuff. With how ridiculous my comic collecting is, I'm the perfect kind of guy to collect these rare variants, and I appreciate the opportunity to get them for a good price. Now, this is probably one of the most boring videos I've ever done. It just seems to go on and on and on forever, and it's so dry. If you have a way I might be able to spice it up a little, make it more interesting, please let me know. But here's the content, here are the facts, and here are the covers. So I hope you guys enjoyed this issue. Looking forward to getting the next bunch. And like I said, hopefully there will be a 1/100th variant in that, if not a couple. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional comic or action figure videos from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys real soon.